In every video, many people ask me where they can go to look for gems or if there is an accessible place to find gems. And after many requests, the time has finally come. In today's video, I'm going to show you 7 places where you can find diamonds, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, gold, and many other rare minerals. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about finding a precious stone worth thousands of dollars out there? Well, then this video is for you, because even if you don't have much interest in gems, this video will change your mind. Because in today's video, I'm going to show you the location of incredible places where you can find gems and maybe even get some peace in nature. It's possible that you've come across a beautiful stone while walking in nature and wondered if it was worth anything. In that case, there are 2 possibilities. The first is that you overlooked an ordinary stone, or the second is that you missed a golden opportunity. And in case you didn't know, this happens a lot. There are hundreds of stories of people giving up real fortunes in the form of precious gems. That's why it's good to open your eyes. Because if you find a beautiful stone in the places I'm going to show you today, it's probably a gem that could be worth a lot of money. And then you might ask yourself, but how valuable? Well, enough to add a few $1,000s to your bank account. The beauty and majesty of gems is enough to convince anyone who isn't interested in finding them. What's more, having a treasure to take home with you is a real accomplishment. One of the things you should keep in mind when searching for gems in some of the places I'm about to reveal is that some of them are deep in the forest. This is great because it puts you in touch with nature. So if you're going to spend days in these places looking for gems, you could set up camp or use a camper and have a campfire at night to eat some marshmallows. Either way, taking the time to plan your gemstone hunt will make your trip more enjoyable. Even if you don't find gold or diamonds, you can learn from the experience of prospecting in the wild. And if you want, you can even use that knowledge to prospect for gems in the region where you live and see beautiful scenery along the way. To begin our adventure, I'd like to introduce you to the Emerald Hollow Mine, located in Hiddenite, North Carolina. A curious fact is that this emerald mine is the only one in the world that is open to the public for prospecting. Built at the foot of the beautiful brushy mountains, this emerald mine is often referred to as one of the most unique geological sites in North America. In this mine, you can find more than 60 different types of natural gems and minerals. So if you're lucky, you'll certainly end up finding hidden treasure in the form of precious stones. Many of the minerals found in this mine are very rare and include emeralds, aquamarines, sapphires, garnets, topazes, amethysts, citrines, rudilies, and tourmalines. There are also a variety of world-class smoky and clear quartz crystals. And in case you didn't know, the 4th rarest gemstone in the world, known as Hiddenite, can only be found in the small town of Hiddenite, North Carolina. It must be for these reasons that thousands of rockhounds, tourists, and educational field trip participants flock to this popular North Carolina attraction every year. According to the website, emeraldhollowmine.com, it doesn't matter if you are an experienced miner, an amateur prospector, a student, or with your family. A trip to Emerald Hollow Mine guarantees a unique experience for everyone who visits. When you arrive, you'll pick up your bucket and go straight down the line into the emerald mine. And if you're lucky, you'll find gems of all shapes and colors. In addition, Hiddenite Family Campground has partnered with Emerald Hollow Mine so that visitors can stay nearby. Surrounded by the brushy mountains, this emerald mine is often touted as one of the most unique geological sites in North America. And if you want to, you can still hike in the surrounding areas and search for emeralds. But if you want to search for diamonds, you should visit Crater of Diamonds State Park in Arkansas. Located in Murfreesboro, Arkansas, Crater of Diamonds State Park is one of the only public places in the world where you can mine for diamonds, rent tools, and search or bring your own tools. With more than 40 types of rocks, minerals, and other interesting gems in this field of volcanic soil, you're sure to find something or have fun at Crater of the Diamonds State Park. Crater of the Diamonds State Park offers more than just gem hunting for travelers, which means you can camp there, go on a nature hike, or even go fishing in some of the lakes in the area if you want to. But if camping or traveling by trailer isn't your thing, and you want to spend a few days on your diamond hunt, you can stay at local motels or riverside resorts. If you stay there, you'll probably end up visiting the Kaduha Indian Village Museum. Another place open to the public that you should probably go to find sapphires is Gem Mountain, which is located in Phillipsburg, Montana. Unlike the two locations mentioned above, this is a more remote area located in western Montana. But despite the time it takes to get there, the trip is worth it for the fun you'll have finding sapphires. And if you're worried about what tools to use, know that everything you need to get started is provided with the entrance fee. The price of gravel is usually per bucket, and the Gem Mountain team is made up of qualified people who will help you select what's worth keeping and what's worth throwing back into the earth. So if you're a beginner or have never collected gems before, this is an excellent place to start. One of the biggest advantages of traveling to Gem Mountain is its proximity to Glacier National Park and Yellowstone National Park, so consider visiting either if you're in the area. In the Gold West Country, Gem Mountain isn't the only attraction. After your sapphire hunting adventures, visit the Phillipsburg Chamber of Commerce while you're there to find out about local events, where to stay, and what to do in and around town. If you just want to have fun finding precious gems, there is a fourth option, the Herkimer Diamond Mines in New York. However, since not all that glitters is gold, the Herkimer Diamond Mines, despite its name, does not have real diamonds, but rather quartz crystals that look a lot like diamonds hidden in its caves and in the ground below. These crystals, which are over 500 million years old, are as easy to find as they are to hit a wall or get dirty with a hammer and chisel. Herkimer Diamond Mines is just 30 minutes from a Campgrounds of America campground where you can stay overnight during your trip. The campground has 3 dining areas, exclusive lodging options, and events throughout the season. Plus, you're close enough to take a day trip to the Utica Zoo, the Adirondack Scenic Railroad, and a variety of cider mills. I'd say this is a nice family outing that's sure to yield plenty of souvenir photos. The Royal Peacock Opal Mine, located in Virgin Valley, Nevada, unlike the previous one, actually has opals, not just in the name. The Royal Peacock Mine has some of the most beautiful black fire opals you'll find in North America. This is one of the most expensive gem hunting expeditions you'll ever go on. But if it's expensive, it's worth it, especially if you dig in the bench area. The bench area is where the highest concentration of fire opals are hidden, and it costs about $190 a day per person to dig there. But if you want a more affordable experience without so much reward, consider the mine's deposits and tailings for $75. I found it particularly expensive, but if you find a good amount of opals, it will probably be worth a lot more than that, not least because, in case you didn't know, a fire opal can cost around $1,000 per carat. But that's not all. Like the other mines open to the public, the Royal Peacock Mine offers accommodation, history, and much more in the Virgin Valley. With a fully equipped trailer park and other accommodations available, you can spend your time exploring the area without too many worries as the place is set up to welcome visitors. However, it's important to prepare yourself as you'll be 100 miles from the nearest supermarket when you visit this Nevada institution. Be sure to make reservations in advance, as the Royal Peacock Mine is only open from May 15th to October 15th each year. Located in Franklin, North Carolina, the Cherokee Ruby and Sapphire Mine guides you through the process of finding rough gemstones before you select them yourself. You can participate every step of the way to find rubies, moonstones, garnets, sapphires, and more. If you really want a hands-on gemstone hunting experience, this is the option for you. The Cherokee Ruby and Sapphire Mine is only open May through October each year, weather permitting. This Cowie Valley staple is a must for gem hunters and enthusiasts. The rubies and sapphires in this mine are some of the oldest in North America and the world. Located in the Nantahala National Forest, you'll be surrounded by year-round fishing, hiking, and birdwatching. But enough about precious gems, let's talk about the golden opportunity. Because if it's gold you're after, Gold Prospecting Adventures is the place to be. Located in Jamestown, California, Gold Prospecting Adventures allows you to relive the gold rush experience by using the same methods prospectors used 150 years ago. Using sluice boxes instead of buckets, you'll wade through the contents in search of gold flakes, small nuggets, or, if you're lucky, something a little bigger to take home. The guides at the site will help you learn more about gold prospecting, as well as help those new to rock hounding learn the best techniques for finding gold. Jamestown and the surrounding area are full of incredible things to do. Whether it's Railtown 1897 State Historic Park or a day trip to Yosemite National Park, you won't be bored on this trip. Consider hiking the mountain trails outside the city or learning about the history of the California Gold Rush during your visit. But still, if you've watched the video so far, take the opportunity to tell us what country you're from and if you'd like to see a video like this about the region where you live. Also, if you need help identifying the stones you have found in the wild, but you don't have access to an experienced prospector or gemologist in your area, know that you can do it yourself from the comfort of your own home. Just access our gemology ebook for beginners by clicking on the first link in the description, because there you will have access to homemade methods that will help you identify your stones, as well as tables with more than 150 types of gemstones. Now, if you want to find your first gemstone in the region where you live, I have 7 exclusive tips that you can check out by watching this video that will appear on your screen. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Good luck, gem hunters.